Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Kseniya and I make videos for people who, like myself, are going through the family-based immigration process. I'm not an attorney and my videos are based on publicly available information, my own experience, and the experience of my subscribers. And the purpose of my channel is to give you guys the confidence to go through this process completely on your own. In today's video, I wanted to pay your attention to some important updates that have recently come out about the form I-693, and also we will talk about the courtesy emails that a lot of you may have been receiving in regards to the form I-693. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the validity of the form I-693 and the recent updates that have come out. So recently, USCIS have permanently got rid of the 60-day rule in regards to the form I-693. So previously, if you were submitting your form I-693 together with your adjustment of status application file, you had to have your form I-693 completed as close to the date of filing of your green card application. Specifically, it had to be no older than 60 days. However, what we're seeing now, in order to speed up the process of adjudicating applications, in order to come back to faster processing times, USCIS have issued a statement before that they would prefer if you submitted your medical examination form together with your green card application. And just a couple of days ago, they have issued a statement that the 60-day rule no longer applies. And now the form I-693 is valid for 2 years, regardless of when it is completed or when it is submitted, before or after you file your green card applications. If your green card application takes longer than 2 years to be processed, it's very likely that you will be asked to submit the medical exam form again. However, even if it takes USCIS about a year to 1 year and a half to adjudicate your case, your medical exam should still be technically valid. So this is a great update because there has been a lot of confusion about the validity of this form, but now we have a clear guidance that 2 years is going to be the ultimate validity mark. Now let's talk about the courtesy emails that have been coming out in regards to this form. And I have noticed 2 courtesy emails that have been coming out. So we will go over both of them. So you will just have to see which courtesy email you have received. So the first courtesy email that I have been seeing, the following: thank you for submitting your form I-485 application to register residence or just status, which has been transferred to a USCIS Field Office for review and adjudication. What to expect? Your form I-485 will be reviewed promptly, may be adjudicated without an interview. If the interview is required, you will receive a separate notice with the date, time, and location of your interview appointment. To expedite the processing of your form I-485, please submit a valid and unexpired form I-693 completed by an authorized civil surgeon. If you have already submitted a valid form I-693 that has not yet expired, please do not send another form I-693 at this time. In addition, if your form I-485 is based on a spousal relationship, please submit current and relevant documentation that substantiates your marital relationship. This is a courtesy notice and not an official request for RFE. If you have received an RFE, you may disregard this notice. However, if you wish to expedite the processing, please submit the documents along with a copy of this notice to the address below, and you will likely see the address of your local field office that is working on your case. So this notice is simply a notification that the local field office has received your green card application and they are starting to work on it. This notice does not ask you to send the form I-693 again if you have already sent it to USCIS. So I see a lot of people get panicked because they think that this notice means that they did not receive your medical exam. That is not true. This is a very generic notice, and it simply means that if you have not yet submitted your medical exam, you may choose to submit it to the address that they listed in this email. If you have already sent your medical exam prior, then there's nothing else that you need to do, and you can simply disregard this notice unless you have specifically received an official request for evidence. And the requests for evidence typically come in not only in an email but also in a mail form. Additionally, they do list that if you would like to add any additional evidence of your marital relationship, if your green card is through marriage, then you may choose to also submit it to the address below. So if you feel like originally when you filed your case it wasn't that strong, or perhaps you have acquired any additional new evidence, you may choose to send any new additional evidence to the field office address that they have listed in this email. And finally, there is a second type of courtesy notice that I have been personally seeing that my subscribers have been sharing with me, and that one is a kind of email that specifically asks for the medical exam to be completed and sent with your file. So this is what it looks like. Greetings, your name. USCIS is contacting you regarding your form I-485 filed with receipt number, and that's your receipt number. USCIS reviewed your form and determined that you need to submit the following evidence: a completed and signed form I-693. Please submit the form I-693. If you have any additional questions, visit the website. And it says, although the processing times cannot be guaranteed, we strongly encourage you to submit your completed form via express mail as soon as possible, or deliver it in person to your field office at the following address and hours. So this is actually an email that is requesting that you submit your medical exam. So this is also a legitimate email, and you can go ahead and submit your medical examination in a sealed envelope, either by sending it via express mail to your local field office or bringing it in person at the address listed in the email and the hours that they have specified. And this email is great news because it basically means that you're most likely not going to have an interview. So I hope that you found this video useful. Please let me know if you received a notice like this, and if soon after you were able to receive your green card. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys in my next videos. Bye!